It's a Tasted Tuesday on the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. Good morning. It's the Tyler Glen Show. I missed you yesterday. It looks like we missed each other. Back in the beach bunker for a Tuesday and lots to get to. We'll get you caught up. Dad's out of the hospital. Got a health update there for you. Some good news. And thank you again for all your messages of support. I really appreciate it. I know he does too. Some hot topics this morning. School division in Manitoba saying that fundraising may not be a great idea after all. It's this time of year that we've got school pictures coming up. If they haven't been taken already, those fun school pictures and forms coming home. Can you sell some chocolate bars? Can you sell some fruit? Can you buy some hot dogs? Can you give us some cash? The biggest school division in the province wants to do away with fundraising, and it's causing a lot of controversy. We'll talk about that this morning. Also, our Prime Minister was on late-night television last night. He was on the Colbert Show. Oh, God. What a train wreck. We'll take a look at that this morning. Also, some sad news this morning in the world of candy. Remember Nutty Club, Manitoba's pride and joy in the world of candy. Nutty Club is officially done, and they're selling off all the machinery at the Winnipeg factory. And some of the video that's coming out of that, factory is very, very sad because a lot of great treats came out of the Winnipeg-based Nutty Club. And asking you this morning about some of your favorite Nutty Club candies. Also, speaking of closures, Kmart down to its last store. One more Kmart, and they are set to close it. Attention, Kmart shoppers. One more blue light special before it's gone. And this is the juiciest thing we've got this morning. The SS Diddy. The guy who, I'm talking about, Diddy, was arrested last week. He's still in prison. He's on suicide watch. We have a comprehensive list of celebrities who may go down with the SS Diddy. Some celebrities who like to party with Diddy. And not saying they took part in any of the alleged parties that law enforcement is investigating. But we will take a look at and there's some Canadians in there, and we'll take a look at that coming up. First, let's take a look outside. Are you ready for some beautiful weather? I am. Oh, our fried chicken is back, too. Your weather and road update is brought to you by voicemanusa.com. Call 204-730-2333. voicemanusa.com. They'll get you from Brandon to Winnipeg first class. If you need to go to the hospital, they'll take you there. If you need to go to the mall, they'll take you there. Need to go to a Jets game, Bombers game, they'll take you there. westmanshuttle.com, 204-730-2333. Seeing some sunshine there, and starting out at 9 degrees, and we are in for a glorious week. 15 degrees above normal for this time of year. Are you ready for the heat? Sunshine, 23 today, 27 tomorrow, 30 Thursday, 27 on Friday, 25 on Saturday. If you thought to yourself, I'm going to cover the air conditioner, it's pretty much done. You might still need it. Might still need the AC. Summer's not done yet. So that's how things are looking this morning on the roads. Let's take a look at the situation as far as across the continent is concerned. Our air temperature map, see who's frosty this morning. And not too much north of the 49, except in northern Ontario there a little bit. Oh, out east they've got a little bit of frosty weather there too. And we're looking real good. Looking real good. Fall weather. Oh, man. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think we have frost yet, right? Did anybody get hit with frost? I think we came close over the weekend, this past weekend. Saturday night, someone was telling me it got down to 2 degrees in the Brandon region. We're supposed to see 2 again this Saturday, so this would be our first nip of frost, but basically made it through September without any frost. That's pretty good. Pretty good. All right, let's welcome aboard, see who we have got in chat this morning. Welcome aboard. Who we've got to welcome, and thank you again for your patience in my delay on starting the week. Dad actually just got out of the hospital within the hour. And my sister sent me a message this morning. Said, Dad's out. He's been sprung. And we had a brief FaceTime call this morning. There he is. He said, I'll be watching the show. And there he is in his Minnesota Vikings. See, the Vikings are good luck. He's doing great. Thank you for asking. Thank you for your warm wishes. There he is. Within the last hour, he's out of the hospital. Now, he has to stay in Winnipeg till Friday, but all is good just to, kind of keep him monitored. And by Friday, he'll be back in Brandon. So we're back in the beach bunker, back in action. Thanks for everybody sending warm wishes and asking about Dad. And there he is. And, they caught, it was a circulatory issue that they had caught, thank God, because had they not caught it, it would have obviously been disastrous. And it is something that is fairly common, actually, and could take anybody at any time. It's a silent killer, really. It's kind of a similar situation to what took John Ritter from us. And so it's important to, make sure you advocate for yourself with your doctor. Make sure they're looking you over. And if you're not feeling good, make sure that you push the doctor to do tests. In this case, they did. Got it. They got it. They got the operation done. And bada bing, bada boom, back in action. So, again, the takeaway is to make sure you advocate for yourself when you go to see the doctor, okay? And thanks again for all the warm wishes. And, okay, so let's get back to the matters at hand of what we got cooking here this morning. Taste of Tuesday, Co-op Gold bread and roll mix. You should see how many rolls I made out of this one little bag of bread mix. Man, you can make yourself some sandwiches, just some bread and butter for the kids for a snack when they come home from school. We'll talk about that coming up in the next little bit. First, let's get in and see who we've got. Tosh in this morning, with her coffee and sunshine emoji. Good morning, Tosh and Road Reverend. Good to see you guys along with Cheryl all on Twitch this morning and Zoom, but Bernice is here too. Yes, I miss you guys. So hanging out at the hospital, I'm looking for, has anyone got a live stream I can watch? Cyrilla? No, I'm just trying to stay up to date on everything and thanking everybody for their well wishes, and it was kind of a quiet day yesterday. It was a quiet day, except if you're in the Health Sciences Center. What a place that is! Holy cow! I don't want to go there again for a very long time. I'm sure everybody who works there is fantastic and lovely and nice and awesome, but what a place! Oh, and that part of Winnipeg. Whoa, boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! If you've been down there, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, all's good. all is good. Quentin is here on Twitch, and so is Lindy, freshly sprung from the hospital herself. Hope you're feeling good, Lindy. Cindy is here too. And Ryan says, it is going to be an amazing week filled with sunshine. Let's get out and enjoy it. You've got that right, partner. Boy, it's going to be great. It is going to be great. Missed you too. Megan is here on Facebook. Good morning. KDD4380 is here as well. Patricia's here on Facebook. Hi, Pat. Patricia Ann Heffron, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning. Speedy recovery to Dad. Thank you so much, Cheryl. Oh, there's Greg. Welcome back. Good morning. Thanks, Greg. Good to see you, pal. Hope all is well in your world. Nice to see those $3 breakfast sandwiches continuing. Oh, bacon lovers, you got to love them. Go over to Tim Hortons, $3 breakfast sandwich with any size coffee purchase. Best deal on breakfast. Nick is here on Facebook as well. It's got to be a happy camper. Wasn't that a great home opener, Nick? That was great. And the arena looks fantastic. And, the Wheat Kings yesterday officially put in their bid for the Memorial Cup. However, they're not alone. It's not like it's a slam dunk. I'm not telling Nick anything he doesn't know already. I'm just sharing in case you missed it. But I think there's 4 or 5 teams that are putting in a bid. That would be a big deal. Last time the Memorial Cup was in our area, it was a big party. That was a good time. Over to TikTok. Got to say good morning to Jay. Hi, Jay. Welcome. Hi, Maria and Brandy. And who else we got? Oh, a bunch of names I can't pronounce. Alfred, nice to see you. Dominique, good morning. Michelle on TikTok. Hi, nice to see you. John Gertson is here, too, on TikTok. Hi, John. Thanks for joining us this morning. And we've got Scarlett Faith Marie Leclerc Bluin. Good morning, Scarlett. It's good to see you. Nick says, somehow we're more excited about the fried chicken than seeing the highway camera. I knew you'd be. As soon as the camera went down again, fried chicken's got to go back on the camera. This is what Nick's talking about. We've decided to take the out of order sign off our highway cameras and replace it with food, fun places, and mayhem. The Animals Mayhem, 283 Pipestone. Fun Places is the Palm Tree at Shoal Lake. Grand Valley is the fried chicken, one of the most beloved fast foods of all the folks who consume this show. They love to consume their fried chicken, too. Cindy says, nice weather. Daughter's wedding on Saturday. It's an outdoor ceremony. Oh. Wedding forecast, the official wedding forecast. Saturday. Oh, wow. Okay, let's keep our fingers crossed for Cindy, guys. She's got an outdoor wedding. Oh, God. Okay, I didn't want to see that, Cindy. We'll get to that on the good thing. I'm so jealous. Anyway, so jealous. Cindy's wedding forecast, Saturday, sunshine and 25. It's perfect. Now, the party will get frosty. If you lose a few guests at the wedding, it's an outdoor. I've been to those and have woken up on a Sunday morning in the fresh cut grass, sprinklers going, oh, free shower. Tyler was out enjoying himself too much at the wedding. Oh, it's going to be frosty. So watch your guests to make sure that they're have blankets on the ready for Saturday night. Good morning, Jody on Facebook. It's nice to see you. Derek is here too. Good morning. We're going to get to yesterday's good thing in just a second, so have those locked and loaded and ready to go. We like to start with some positivity, and the best way to start the day, Yellow Jacket is here too. Good morning, and Borrowed Bean. And we got Ryan Marcus, of course. MJ is here. Debbie Kynock is here this morning. Happy Tuesday. Thank you so much. Thank you. Debbie says, yeah, Health Sciences Center is an interesting area, isn't it? Holy moly. Ooh, it is, yeah. Very interesting. Molly's here too. Hi, Molly on Twitch. Oh, Rhonda's here on Facebook. Good morning to you, Rhonda. Nice to see you too this morning. Welcome aboard. Oh, let's see. The announcement should come by the end of the year. Comes down to Brandon, Kelowna, Lethbridge, Medicine Hat, and Spokane. That's a lot of competition for the Memorial Cup. But with our new seats, maybe that'll put us over the top. We've got new comfy seats in Brandon. Brandon's new comfy seats. We will take care of your backside. Brandon, friendly for backsides. You know it. Bring your backside to Brandon. That could be a slogan too. Easy. Some towns are easy on the eyes. We're easy on the backside. Come to Brandon. Yes, we'd love to host you. Hi, Richard on TikTok. Andy, nice to see you this morning on TikTok as well. Good morning, good morning. And John. Yesterday's good thing. Let's just slide on into yesterday's good thing, shall we? Obviously, my good thing is Dad is out of the hospital and he's on his way home. Be home on Friday. It's going to be great. I didn't have any issues in having anybody confront me outside of the hospital. It was the first time in many years I ran. I got exercise. Oh, don't hurt me. Oh, I'm kidding. MJ says, I used to walk from Ronald McDonald House to HSC every morning. Some days the walks were quite interesting, some days boring. Now, this tells you everything you need to know. There's a lot of security in that hospital. Holy man, there's security. So the hospital, there's nothing to worry about inside the hospital. It's getting to the hospital. It's a very interesting area. An area that I don't think I've ever been to before. And what a place for a hospital. Only in Manitoba. That's all I can say. And but you know what? You can't say enough about the staff. These poor folks that have to go into these terrible areas, is from the police department in Winnipeg, they got to go down into this bad area. From the nurses and doctors, down into a bad area. Air Canada employees, downtown into the bad areas. It's just, oh, man. Anyway, Molly's GT, let's do it. Back from 3 weeks, had a great time with Mom and Aunts. Oh, she's been traveling, racking up the miles. It's good to see. That's great. I got to see a bunch of cats. Oh, I thought you said you acquired cats. I thought, oh boy, lots of cats. Where can I photo dump? That is a good question, Molly. You know what? Go through the website because we're having a hard time connecting on Facebook. I don't know why. It's like the powers that be don't want us to connect. We must fight it. Go through my website, tylerglenshow.com. There's an email address there. Email me there. And you could shoot me like the link to your Facebook. We'll connect as friends or something like that. We have to force it through. I blame the government. Whenever there's somebody to blame, let's blame the government for keeping us apart digitally. What's going on there? Okay, we got lots of good things here. This is great. Nick says, watching Roger McQueen score. So is McQueen like McDavid? Do they have to have Mc in their name to be like superstars? Because I'm changing the show to Tyler McGlen. The Tyler McGlen Show. Yeah, apparently he got quite a few goals. And I was interested in his name. McQueen. Kind of like it better than McDavid. McDavid or McQueen? Anyway. Nick says, meeting and getting my picture taken with Manitoba Premier Wob Canoe at the game. Are you sure that belongs in yesterday's good thing? I don't know. I think we are going to get you into some therapy now. That is a tough go. He plays for the wrong team. You know what I'm saying? Would you take a picture with McDavid, say, for the Pats, and say, this is exciting? I guess you would. Anyway, if you're excited, I'm excited. Would I take a picture with Wob Canoe? No. I don't agree with his politics at all. Zero. But I'm glad that you did. I'm glad that you liked it. That's good. Your good thing is my good thing. If you're happy, I'm happy. And so he's and Nick is recording some videos, and he is also excited about the Bombers. Holy cow, you got good things. Bacon double cheeseburger for Tosh. Fantastic. Oh, you got to love the bacon. Borrowed bean. She is just happy yesterday is behind us. Zumba Bernice is ready to save lives. That is a really good thing. She has got her CPR and first aid updated. That is awesome. Ryan says Tyler's dad's on the mend, as well as the Vikings. Oh, yeah, Ryan, did you see that? Woo, Houston? Woo! And the Bombers won. Everybody's winning. Inflation is on the run. Interest rates are coming down. What is going on? See, I think this feature is single-handedly, we are turning things around. We're doing it. We are doing it. Positive vibes. Debbie says, where did you park your vehicle? I don't know, because it got stolen. No, I'm kidding. It doesn't matter where you park. It's just, you're best to take a cab. Take a cab. Take an Uber. Get some Secret Service, although not Trump's Secret Service. The ones that will protect you. No, we use the Parkade. Tosh says, also enjoying some love from Wendy's with the late evening after swimming. Nice. Yes, Molly, thank you for doing that. Yellow Jacket, GT, had a great time at Singush Lake. Nice. Oh, there's Dad. Look at he's watching. He's recovering. Who's your daddy be? Thanks to all for the love and support. Look at that. Who's your daddy be? Nice. Good morning, Pops. Debbie Kynock. Cindy says, spent the weekend in Regina with the youngest. Happy first anniversary to my oldest, Michelle, yesterday. And then, yeah, she got quite the wedding anniversary gift. I guess I get to go again, but it's only virtually. I wish that she would take me sometime. Sunday, October 20th against Detroit. I'm so jealous. Oh, well, it's okay. It will, one day I'll get to go. It'll be all good. You guys have fun. I like how when they go, they take pictures of me in the show to just kind of have me there in spirit. I'd be a bad luck charm anyway. I don't want to jinx it. They're having such a good season. Oh, my gosh. Kings off to a good start. The Bombers have turned it around. The Vikings, this is incredible. This is fantastic. Yesterday's good thing. Quick sponsor mention, Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express. Win $1,000 in Shell Gas at Murray's. It's Customer Appreciation Month in September. Murray's is offering a free tire rotation with the purchase of a multi-point vehicle inspection. Plus, you'll be entered to win a $1,000 Shell Gas fuel card. Book online today. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details. Murray Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac Certified Service Express at 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. At Kuiper's Family Bakery, they had an awesome little initiative. This is, I think, the second time they've done this, or the second year that they have done this, where they have put it out there to farmers in Western Manitoba to come and get them. And they did a farmer's box giveaway contest. But apparently some scammers are trying to scam people. Just a reminder, Kuipers would never ask anyone for their credit card information, so please do not give that away. Curtis will reach out to the winners directly. He says, yeah, you know what? It's fun to do those Facebook contests, but next time we'll have a nice, simple enter your name in a jar inside the bakery contest, which is probably a good idea. You know, you can promote it on Facebook. You get them to go to the store. He's picking 5 or 6 people each day this week to get a special box of sticky buns, cookies, a dozen of hamburger, a dozen of hot dog, and butter pans. Oh, you know, you got to go and try those. And if you haven't had the hot dog and hamburger buns so far this summer, look at barbecue weather continues, so go and get your Kuiper's Family Bakery products. At 1411 First Street, one block or just up from the First and Richmond corner beside Tasties. And at Leon's Furniture Superstore, 3635 Victoria Avenue, buy 2 appliances, get the third for 50% off. Also, other than the taxes and fees, take 50 months to pay with 0% interest. At Leon's Furniture Superstore, they have got great prices on L2 products. Now, on Taste It Tuesday, we like to talk about Co-op Gold products, and that, of course, is the store brand of your local Co-op, premium brands at an affordable price. And that's the same thing with L2 from Leon's. You can get appliances and furniture And if you see the L2 brand, that's made exclusively by Leon's. And again, premium products, but at an affordable price because everybody's looking to save a little money. So ask about L2 at Leon's Furniture Superstore, 3635 Victoria Avenue. And you can also do some online shopping before you go into the store at leons.ca. Coming up after the beach break, we're going to talk about fundraising at schools. Love this time of year when you are coming home, the kids are coming home from school, and three things are happening. Number one, I'm hungry. Where's a snack? And there's one TikTok mom who has solved that challenge. Would you believe it? She has solved it, gone viral. We'll share it with you. Number two is the kids come home and they need money for pictures. And then we got to clean them up and send them to school to get their picture taken. And then there's number three, which is fundraising. I have sold grapefruits, chocolate bars, Bibles. No, we didn't sell Bibles. Toothbrushes. No, we didn't do that. Chips. Sold chips. Lots of tickets, lots of lottery tickets. Anyway, you get the point. And I'm sure your kids are doing it, and if not, they will be soon. Fundraising for school projects, school trips. The largest school division in Manitoba is saying, you know what, it's time to get rid of that. It's time to get rid of fundraising because it's creating some schools that are haves and others are have-nots. And it's getting some parents twisted in a knot, as you could well be aware. You could just assume that that's going to happen because it's an important part of the school year to go on these school field trips. Well, it may jeopardize field trips altogether. We'll discuss coming up after the beach break. First, we are going to St. Martin today. St. Martin is our beach break today, and we'll be back with more food, fun places, and mayhem in just a second. Live shot this morning. Here it is.
The sun shine bright. No clouds in the sky. It's a perfect day. Gonna reach for the high.
Beach break.
Sunseekers unite. Let the good vibes flow. There's a party going on. It's time to let go. No matter what goes down, you'll be feeling alright. Ain't nothing gonna stop us. We'll shine so bright. We're dancing by the sea. Feeling wild and free. The warmth on our skin, pure ecstasy. We're chasing dreams, we're living for the thrill. Every moment we seize, gotta love how we feel. The warmth on our skin, pure ecstasy. We're chasing dreams, we're living for the thrill. Every moment we seize, gotta love how you feel. The warmth on our skin, pure ecstasy. We're chasing dreams, we're living for the.
Okay, that's a place called Maho Beach in St. Martin. Beautiful, beautiful. I think the airport is right there. Yeah, and the airplanes come right in over people's heads there in St. Martin. Just a beautiful beach. Blessed Mama's been there a few times and can verify that you can stand right there on the beach and the planes land right over your head. Like, it feels like you could reach out and touch them. And likewise, when they take off, The planes turn around, and then the jets fire up, and it's funny to watch. You can go on TikTok or YouTube and watch the St. Martin jets take off, and it just blows people right into the water. And then off they go. They're just like blown down onto the beach. It's pretty funny. Okay, let's take a look outside. Your weather and road update is brought to you by voicemanusa.com. Your first-class ride from Brandon to Winnipeg is on voicemanusa.com. Call 204-730-2333. Nothing on our radar. Top left corner of your screen, you'll see it's bare. No precipitation there, which means we're going to have lots of sunshine today, and not our hottest day. It's coming. 23 for today. Sun 27 on Wednesday. 30 on Thursday. And temperatures in the mid-20s for the rest of the weekend. It's going to be great. I apologize for the cameras that are out this morning, including fried chicken, our palm tree, and our animal. That's Food, Fun Places, and Mayhem of Life, represented in Grand Valley, Show Lake, and Pipestone. Cameras not quite operating as they should. But I'm sure they'll get all fixed up by the time winter rolls around. Here is a look at our North American map this morning. Carrie Branyuk on Facebook. Good morning. It's nice to see you. Welcome. Amber's here on TikTok, along with Doug and John and Sylvia. Judy's here too, and Greg and Mary. Good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There's room for everybody. Now let's get right to the brass tacks, and it's fundraising at school. So, Is it getting to be too much? I was always lukewarm to the fundraising. It appeared that you were fundraising for many, many things as the kids went back to school. But the Winnipeg School Division is strongly discouraging fundraising. The Winnipeg School Division says fundraising can be a barrier for some families. And what happens is there becomes this disparity between schools. Some schools have families that can support the kids, uncles, aunts, cousins who will generously donate to the fundraising efforts. And then there's some that are either newcomers or they don't have the means to help. And so the Winnipeg School Division is saying, you know what, let's just do away with fundraisers altogether. What are your thoughts on this?
Is asking schools to think twice about fundraising. Matt Henderson says fundraising can be a barrier for families and show disparities between schools.
One of the examples that I often give is around play structures. There'll be some schools that can fundraise quite easily for a play structure and others that simply can't. And then that's a disparity, that's inequitable.
Henderson says he's asking schools to exhaust their budgets and that the division has put money aside to top up budgets if necessary. Samantha Nyquist is a parent of two girls.
This is a woman who says this is not a good idea.
Winnipeg School Division. She's against this new move.
A lot of schools, especially the Winnipeg School Division, is struggling. You know, there's not enough funds to have, certain things that kids need for school, to keep them up with like the computer systems and stuff like that. They're lacking in funding. And their only way to get funding is by fundraising, by running events.
Henderson says.
And so, whether that be bake sales, whether that be selling fruit or cookies or whatever, that's how a lot of school divisions will be able to pay for extracurricular things. This gentleman, Mac, goes on to say that it's probably a good idea that they may do away with things like fundraising for field trips, which in my mind could eliminate field trips altogether.
To stop charging for field trips. Many of our schools are doing no-fee lunch supervision. We're asking schools to use our tender to reduce the cost of school supplies.
Henderson says certain things fall under the purview of public education, and they should remain so.
It's really about, we need to take a critical look at when we begin to fund public education through outside means, that can become a slippery slope.
The slippery slope. Well, like me paying for parking when I have to go to the hospital. I thought we were in Canada. I thought healthcare was free. Do I really have to pay the $3 parking charge? Come on. What about my gas to get to the hospital? Shouldn't that be free? Because our healthcare, I mean, where do you draw the line? Where do you think that fundraising should be eliminated from schools? Should we get rid of fundraising in schools, or do we? What say you? Janine says, who's going to fund the things they fundraise for? Matt believes that the school division should blow all their money. There should never be a surplus. And that if there are funds needed, then the school division should simply ask the province to say, look, you're underfunding us. We can't go on field trips anymore, for example. We can't go on field trips because you cut our funding off. Daryl says there's so many more that have not the money now with the price of groceries and stuff. And usually left to the parents and grandparents, caregivers, it's pretty scary sending the kids out. All that to say it becomes a burden to not give you. Okay, I'm not sure I understand that. Mary says, I hate that you have to pay for a book of tickets at registration. It's up to you to recover that money. Lots of parents can't pay that much at registration. I'm not sure what school division she's in. Mary Lou, what school division are you in? Michelle says they should learn some gratitude and appreciate whatever amount that comes in. Our school division doesn't have any expectations like that for fundraising. Always just thankful for whatever the kids can collect. Jody says all kids should benefit from fundraising. It's optional if you want to fundraise or not. Molly says, no, keep it. Keep the fundraising. We need the fundraising to be able to do stuff with the kids. Erica says, as much as it sucks, that may not be everyone can participate. Fundraising is necessary to provide classrooms, teachers, and schools with things they may need and don't have funds for. It's kind of scary that teachers have to fundraise for stuff for their classroom. Heidi says, as in the Brandon division, this is the Winnipeg school division. But you can bet your 2 cents that if the Winnipeg school division says no more fundraising, that will come to Brandon faster than you can say, no grapefruit sale for you. No candy door to door. What? Jackson says, this is a good point. Fundraising is a way to address gaps that government or other systems don't provide for. Lots of likes on that one. Alicia says, I think if people do the hard work that goes into fundraising, then they deserve to benefit from it. As long as it's done properly and for a good cause, I don't see the problem. Matt's point is that you've got some relatives, though, they're well off. There's better supports at some schools, and he doesn't want to get to the point where some families are going to some schools because their schools are richer and their schools have more stuff because the parents and uncles and aunts and cousins of the students at that school have more cash. Boiled Bean says fundraiser, increase taxes. Cindy says the fundraisers that have reward levels I find to be the worst. Michelle says, although Michelle counteracts that comment by saying, I used to love those as kids because then I could go win stuff. What say you about fundraisers? Koenig Stowe says the government has already cut programs in schools, so yes, fundraising has to happen in order to get the extras. Maybe what they should do is sell corporate sponsorship to the schools. Do you know how we have arenas that, you can go to the Alaris Center? It's a bank. You can go to, speaking of banks, the RBC Arena. You can go to a little closer to home. Look at in Minnedosa, Sunrise Credit Union Arena in Minnedosa. So maybe instead of calling it Earl Oxford School, we could call it Coca-Cola School. What school do your kids go to? They go to Coca-Cola High. They go where? Coca-Cola High. It's a great school. We got lots of great stuff, and we never have to fundraise. But the kids, their teeth are falling out, but that's okay. They don't have to fundraise because Coca-Cola has the naming rights for the school. Yay! Maybe that's what we have to do. I don't know who Earl Oxford is anyway. Vincent Massey, great school. He's got how many schools named after him? We have enough Vincent Masseys. What about Amazon? Can you imagine Brandon changed his name of high school from Vincent Massey to Amazon High School? What? Yes. Amazon High. I don't know who Vincent Massey is. Was he like a government guy? I don't know. They gotta tell you every time. They gotta have a big sign, big picture of him. This school is named after this guy because otherwise Coca-Cola High. And then the fundraising is not required. Koenig Stowe says our school had to fundraise to get a play structure that was able to be suitable for disabled children. Should the government not pay for that? Good point. Janine says they're making it about haves and have-nots. Why bring attention to it like that? Well, it seems as time goes on, that becomes more and more of a concern. Look no further than Secret Santa events. Anytime there is activities in the classroom like Valentine's Day or Halloween or something where things are handed out, you want to make sure that everybody is treated equal. At least that's the belief. And sometimes that can happen, and that's great. But sometimes it doesn't happen. And in life, everybody gets different lots. Some get more, some get less. That's kind of how this kind of rolls. But when it comes to things like fundraising, it seems like that's the formative years. And, I would hate them to see things like field trips go bye-bye. Cindy says, I'm in favor of fundraising. Is there a Taylor Swift school? See? Taylor Swift High. And then she could sponsor everything in that school. I think we've solved the problem here. What would be some other amazing corporate high school names or middle school or elementary school? We're in an agriculture area. So maybe Case IH High. Okay, John Deere Middle School. That has a good ring to it. My kids go to John Deere. I think this is what we have to do. We have to rename, we have to corporatize schools. I'm in favor more of that than getting rid of fundraising. This is a way that we can all win. We'll get rid of fundraising and we will sell the naming rights to the co-op elementary. It'd have to be federated probably, or I guess we could do local co-ops. Tyler Glen Elementary. Carrie, Tyler Glen Elementary. Oh my God. No one would want to go to that school. All the kids would be talking all the time. Not only would parents not want to send their kids to that school, no teachers would go to that school. Where did you get placed? Oh my God, I have to go to Tyler Glen Elementary School. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh wow. That's awful. I am so sorry you've been assigned to Tyler Glen Elementary School. All those kids do nothing but talk and misbehave and jump up on the desks, and they're disrespectful and they're awful and they're terrible and they don't learn anything, and yak 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 yak. That's all they do. No learning. And we're in an age where you can't discipline them. And those kids need a little bit of discipline at Tyler Glen Elementary School. I was thinking that, Cindy. I didn't want to say that. It would be special needs for sure. Special needs for attention. There's attention seeking, attention deficit, and then there's a combination of both. They've got attention deficit and they're attention seeking at Tyler Glen Elementary School. That's funny. Oh, Tyler runs for government. Oh, that's even worse. Oh, there'd be common sense. And then people say, hey, wait a second. Where's my little handout? Where's my little bag of money? No, common sense. Let's balance a checkbook. Let's do that. No, we can't do that. No, that's why I'd never run. Coke High, the other Coke, Koch, they're a big fertilizer plant in our town. That would be a good name for a high school. Carrie's on fire today. They'd be fed with co-op meals, snacks from Kuipers, Tim Hortons coffee. They'd be caffeinated. Well, they'd want ice caps. The kids are all about the ice caps. Yes, they would be very well fed. And what else could we give them? Well, they're not driving, so they don't need any oil changes from. We got a casino though. That's. Although the water park, they have free admission to the water park. Yeah, we could really take care of them, couldn't we? That's funny. Okay, moving along now to the candy story. The candy story is a bit of a sad one. It's not very often that we have these big success stories in Manitoba that go national or international, and Nutty Club is one such thing. The Nutty Club. Remember the Nutty Club? Nutty Club candies? That is a Manitoba born and bred company that is no longer making candy, but boy, they make candy and all kinds of cookies and treats, and we'll have more on that. And a tour of the factory where they're actually auctioning off the machines that make the candy. Some of the favorites that you enjoyed from years past coming up in just a second. First, another chance to thank our sponsors, Epp Law Office. If you are buying or selling a property, please remember our friends at Epp Law Office. They can help you with real estate law, or if you're making plans with regards to your estate. Which is always a good idea if you are entering into a new marriage, for example, or you just had some kids, or you haven't looked at your will in a long time. There is no such thing as a silly question. Give them a call, send them a DM, send them an email. Epp Law Office also does corporate law as well at 642 18th Street, Unit A, across from the RBC on 18th Street. Our friends at Auto Fashion, they'll take care of your paintless dent repair needs. If you've got some hail, if you had a shopping cart go rogue and scratch your car, they'll take care of it for you. And better than that is that they can do ceramic coating. So if you've purchased a vehicle with a significant financial investment, it's your baby. You want to take care of it. So if you need a special coating, including ceramic, you can see our friends at Auto Fashion. And should you need some hail repair, they are SGI, MPI accredited. They'll give you a courtesy car and a whole lot more. Auto Fashion is at 255 17th Street North, behind Lee's Buffet, next to the car wash. Look for the big green A's. And Sunrise Credit Union. Again, Sunrise Credit Union has raised almost $30,000 for various nonprofits during the spring and summer. They continue to be active, and it's going to be a great fall at Sunrise Credit Union, again, contributing back to the community. Cooperative banking done right. Amongst some of the recipients, the Balder Care Home got over $3,000. The Melita Fire Department over $2,000. The Verdon Costume Closet, $2,000. Hartney Fairgrounds, $2,000. The Holland Elementary School Breakfast Program, over $1,800. The Cypress River Memorial Hall got over $1,800. So all in all, the credit union's 19 branches held 26 events to raise funds this year, and more coming this fall. So thank you, Sunrise Credit Union. Thank you for being a member of Sunrise Credit Union. And if you haven't become a member, you may want to consider that for your mortgage, your savings account, your investment needs at sunrisecu.mb.ca. Zumba Bernice says she's ready to give the kids chiladas. Oh, easily. There's alcohol-free chiladas. They could have, I don't know if the kids would like chiladas. It's a spicy, tomatoey. Carrie says, what? No way. Auto Fashion does helmet damage? Oh, wow. See, and yes, you were there to get your car cleaned. Look at this. It's the circle of life. Thank you, Carrie. I love Auto Fashion. Oh, that's so fantastic. Thank you for supporting those that support me. It's a circle of life. Good products, good service. Support them. They support me. I can be here to have coffee with you in the morning, and it's the circle of life. The circle of the show. Back to the Nutty Club. Oh, the cherry balls. Oh, the cherry balls at Nutty Club. Oh, fantastic. They made so much candy. This company has been in business for over 120 years. You know how Dot's Pretzels is North Dakota's pride and joy? Those pretzels going national, international. They were bought by Hershey, and now Dot doesn't make them anymore. They're a big corporate thing now, but the Nutty Club was in Winnipeg for 120 years, just recently called it quits, and now they're selling all the items that made all the candy that you love. Have a look at this.
Individual types of equipment, candy, nuts, machinery.
Oh, they still have some candy left.
It's quite a fascinating.
Go in there and get some of the candy.
This is a popcorn popper, and it's used for grating popcorn. Because if you're selling popcorn, you want it popped more, so you're selling more air, of course. So the higher grades popcorn pop bigger. One whole chicken with chicken broth in a can.
I didn't know they sold that.
What anybody would do with that?
Eesh.
But
Wonder how good that tastes.
it's for sale. They've got the forms for the pointy cones, and they have the forms for the other cones.
Wow, look at
Oh,
that.
those marshmallow ice cream
That's how an
cones.
ice cream cone is made.
Yeah.
Industrial size, 6 in a row of the small one of the.
Remember the
pointy
marshmallow
one?
ice cream
6
cones?
in a row of the flat base kind
Yeah.
of ones.
People are always looking for certain things. Like the ice cream cone machines, we have an equipment broker from San Antonio, Texas here, and he has a group of buyers from Mexico that are looking at purchasing the ice cream cone line. And I thought that was not going to be sold. It's such a large line that they have to remove windows and use a crane to get it out of the second floor. So someone really has to want something like that to put that much effort into it. And then when it comes to the candy and the nuts and whatever, there could be variety stores, there could be anybody's looking at that. There could be people who are just coming and trying to buy something that says Nutty Club on it and buy the last batch of Scotch mints that they're going to buy that says Nutty Club. In auctions, there's a buyer for everything.
Oh, that's so sad. So much candy. So much candy. You could have your own Willy Wonka land. Create all that amazing candy. It's pretty sad. It's so competitive that this is not profitable anymore. Dana says she used to love Nutty Club lemon candies. I can't say I ever had those. I wish I... Blessed Mama, good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Quentin says the Scotch Mints, they were Nutty Club, and they were also at the bottom of Baba purses. There you go. Quentin could have bought the machine, and you could have called it Baba purses. What? Yes, the candies you know and love at the bottom of Baba purses, now available from Quentin Durhack Enterprises. You missed your chance. Well, maybe you should call them. You should call them. Cindy says her Baba always had thrills. Mine too. Ugh, they taste like soap. Ugh. Linda says those red candy-coated peanuts they used to sell. I don't remember what they were called, but oh my God, were they yummy. She's getting some likes on red pistachios, apparently. Cindy says chicken bones. Chicken bones was made by Nutty Club? Karen says lemon drops, raspberry drops, and the candied peanuts. I guess they were. Holly is in for chicken bones, too, and raspberry drops. And Holly's mom said that, Holly says her mom worked for them when she was a teenager. Galen says she loved the Nutty Club raspberry candies. Nutty Club. I just like the mascot. Pretty basic. Peppermint stick guy with a top hat. And I remember driving by the Nutty Club building in Winnipeg. It had him on the side there. It's kind of sad. But we say farewell to the Nutty Club. And we say farewell to Kmart. You know how we were always talking about the last Blockbuster video? Looks like the last Kmart is ready to close. Attention, Kmart shoppers. This is the last Kmart store. It is ready to close their doors. Oh, I used to love Kmart. We used to have a Kmart in our town, right by Leon's, actually, in the West End. for those that are new to town, where the Leon's is and the Sobeys is, there was a Kmart store there. They've turned that into a strip mall now. They took the Kmart off the front. It was a Zellers for a while. And then they just had an empty building. It was a Halloween store every October. And a developer bought it, chopped it up into little bite-sized stores. And now it's a little strip mall. The store in Bridgehampton, New York, Long Island will close October the 20th. The manager of the store says this is part of the Sears liquidation. Of course, Sears still in bankruptcy. And Kmart was bought up by Sears, and so that was part of the whole thing as they had to sell them off. So I miss Kmart. Kmart was good. The blue light specials. Attention Kmart shoppers, blue light special on Zumba pants. We got Zumba pants on, 3 for $10, and it's only for the next 15 minutes. Excuse me, we have a blonde lady that is pushing people out of the way here. She's normally a pretty calm, cool, collected Zumba person, but this deal seems to have excited her to the point of violence. Attention Kmart shoppers. And like those TikTokers who go in the store, they pick up the phone and burp, or some of past gas, they'll just like pick up the phone and then reverberates through the store. Remember the balloon drops? I don't. Balloon drops. What happened for a balloon drop? Did somebody win something? I do not remember that. Quentin says he misses consumers distributing. I'm not sure why, because we have Amazon now. It's like, I miss the Sears catalog. Well, you can now go online and do all that yourself. It's right there. I miss Blockbuster Video. You have it at your fingertips. That's what has happened. I miss radio, too. They used to play all those good songs, and they would have a good yakety-yak and a laughy-laugh. They would put different discounts in the balloons. Oh, I never saw that. Maybe it was Zellers. I do miss the wish book, though. I miss when it arrived, it just reminded you that Christmas was coming. It would always come in August, the Sears wish book. And it was just that reminder that, hey, Christmas is coming. Now I annoy you with a Facebook post. Now I put it on Facebook. Hey, 100 days to Christmas. We got less than 100 days to Christmas. It's coming fast. TikTokers, thanks for joining us on this Tasted Tuesday. We've got bread kits from Co-op of Westman that you just add water. You've got fresh bread. You've got fresh buns. You've got fresh bread sticks. Oh, man. Make them just like your friends at the Olive Garden. Donna Christina, thank you for joining us on TikTok. Joseph. Also to Amber and John and Sylvia and Mary and Gary and John and James and Jen. Thank you for being here for hour one of the show. We're moving over to Twitch, okay? Twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. Also comes in podcast form. You can get that at tylerglenshow.com or wherever you get your podcasts. Have an awesome day. We'll do this again tomorrow for Hump Day. Thank you, TikTokers. We're moving over to Twitch. Thank you so much to our friends on YouTube and Facebook. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. And we will see you again tomorrow. But better yet, come and spend some time with us. We'd love to see you. You don't even have to sign up. You can watch for free through tylerglenshow.com. And if you'd like to sign up, we'd love to have you comment and join the fun in chat, okay? Twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. Thank you, X.